Da, 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 da.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I know I don't have makeup on, but that's not why we are here, okay? This video was rather impromptu. I didn't want to waste any time trying to get ready to film the video. But 2 days ago, I got a very heartbreaking DM on Instagram from one of my followers, and I'm just going to read out the DM for you guys. I have Jessie here with me because I just felt like I could not do this video alone. I wanted like a second opinion as well, or rather because it's a marital issue, I wanted my husband to also be in this video and share his thoughts on the issue at hand. So let me get right into the DM so that you guys can know exactly what we are on about today. All right, so the DM says, "Good day, Alma. I've been your subscriber for over a year now and I love you so much. You are one of the people I look up to. I have an issue bothering me for years now. It's not about asking money or anything. I hope you read this. My husband has made me depressed. I don't know how to start, but we got married like 5 years ago now, and I'll say this is the worst mistake I've made in my entire life. This man doesn't care about me or even do anything for me. I am so young and I've been going through something which I wish none of my enemy in this life, and no one is ready to listen or advise. He doesn't make me happy. He doesn't even communicate with me at all. I mean, communication is zero. I'm a housewife and I'm lonely. Though I have kids, he goes out and comes back anytime and doesn't even say hi to me and sleeps in the guest room. I've been sleeping all alone for the past 1 year. He gives me sex once every 2 weeks. I am all alone in this lonely world. Even bank account, I don't have. Everything I need, I ask for. Even to buy pants. I have no one to talk to because when I talk to my mom and my sisters, all they tell me is that I should stay in the marriage, which I am not ready to do so again. He has locked me in this house for all he cares. I want a divorce, but my parents are saying I'll never leave this house. No one is understanding what I'm going through, only God. No one is helping matters. I've called everyone, but no one wants to help, and my people are making matters worse. I want to die. He made me not go to the university and spoiled a lot for me. He promised me a lot that he even promised to open a business for me, but even $1 I don't have in my account. Even body cream, he buys that when I over complain, and a lot more. As I'm writing this, tears are dropping. I have no one to talk to. Even if I'm sick, he won't know because he doesn't even look at me. When I try talking to him, he goes out and comes back at night. I'm so unhappy and sad, and I don't love him anymore. I want to leave. All I do is cry, cry, and cry. Please share this and hide my identity. Thank you." And then she goes ahead to also say, "I've decided to go to my parents' house tomorrow because I cannot live like this anymore. I am so tired and frustrated, and I need to gather my life together before it is too late. So sorry for disturbing you, and I hope you read and share this on your YouTube channel." So after I read this, I was just so heartbroken. I just tried to chat her up and we talked for a bit, and she also mentioned that she has 2 kids, 2 boys ages 2 and 4, and she also mentioned that her parents, especially her mom, keeps saying she should just stay there and hang in there, and they will talk to him and talk to the elders. And in my head I'm just like, anyways, babe, what do you have to say about this?
It's a very sad story, to be honest. It's a sad situation because nobody plans to get into marriage, to have this sort of experience.
Yeah.
Because, when we're growing up, you have these crazy fantasies and dreams of how you want your wedding or your marriage to be. So when you get into marriage and it's not the way it's meant to be, not, in fact, like a far cry from what you expect.
Yeah.
It's really, really depressing, like she said. But for me, I feel it's not the end of the world. It's sad that, one has to go through that experience. But at the same time, this is where her family needs to, play a major role.
Yeah, that's where I have a problem. I mean, I don't know why a parent will insist on their child staying in an unhappy marriage, a marriage that has made her lose herself more or less, because she mentioned that the guy has even given her infections upon infections upon infections, which means that he's a serial cheat. Yeah, and I can't understand how you as a parent, you sit back and allow your daughter go through that just so that she can remain in the marriage and you want to protect what people are going to say. That's where I have a very, very serious issue.
Now, I want to ask a question. Like, did she mention that this guy has been like this for the past 5 years of their marriage? Or
yeah, like more or less like from day one of their marriage, apparently. She got married early. She's 24 years old. She got married at 19.
So if that's the case, I'm not sure, like, the parent or the family members should have weighed in by now, not trying to see how they'll talk to him.
Yes, that's the annoying part, because she has complained and complained, and she has even told her parents that, look, I can't keep doing this to myself. She actually told me that she wants to commit suicide. Like, I literally had to put her, I had to keep chatting with her that night so that she won't do something stupid, because
nobody is worth
there is no human being worth taking your life. No husband, no wife, no brother, no father and mother safe is worth anybody taking your life. Because I feel like the moment you fall into that temptation of taking your life, what happens to your kids? She mentioned that she has 2 sons. Who will raise your children? This same man that you already say is a serial cheat will bring in one of his side chicks as a wife tomorrow, and you are 6 feet below. Do you understand?
Yeah, I'm not one to quickly advise, the first thing to do is divorce. But in this case, I feel like there should be a separation. Because some people don't realize what they have until they lose it. Because if that guy really claims that he loves the wife, if they spend time apart, I'm sure if he's a right-thinking person, he will get back to his senses. If not, then I don't know. But I strongly advise that just give themselves some space. Like, she needs to leave the house first of all. And it's annoying because she's saying that her parents don't even want her in their own house. I can't understand those kind of parents, to be honest. I can't even understand why some parents are like that. By the way, she's not even Nigerian, guys. She's Gambian. Apparently she is from Gambia and lives in Gambia. So I can't understand. I don't know. It's just mind-blowing. I don't know. It's not until he wakes up one day and he kills her, or wakes up one day and infects her with something that will kill her, and then they will not be saying, oh, if we had known. Like, I don't even understand. I don't want to imagine what she's going through.
Yes.
Because, see, the greatest form of abuse is emotional abuse.
Emotional abuse is the greatest form of abuse.
People say, oh, he doesn't beat me. But trust me, there are certain things that are worse than... In fact, you even prefer to be beaten physically.
I'm telling you.
So I will advise her to take off a little bit, give some space, and then let the family weigh in immediately. Let the elders, the parents, whoever it is that, like guardians over her, weigh in.
Even these elders things safe. I'm sorry, but maybe it's their own culture as Gambians, I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't need any elders' permission. I don't need it. Like, my parents are enough.
No, there are certain things that need to happen first.
You
need to sit this guy down, find out what the real issue is. So they understand exactly what's happening, because now she has her issues. He may have his issues, but then maybe they have not been communicating. And it's possible this whole thing is an issue of communication, which I don't even believe, but that could also be a problem. They should find a way to communicate. But before that, I feel like
the first thing that needs to be done,
separate first. Let the parents come in, weigh in on the matter, sit the guy down, have a heart-to-heart talk. Because if he's definitely not willing to have that talk with her. You get, so they should have that talk for her.
Then I also want to point out a few things, because we just kept chatting like throughout that night, and she said a few things. She said, I've not gained anything from this marriage. He won't allow anyone visit me or me visit anybody. I'm literally tired and frustrated. If my parents don't want me to stay with them because of what people will say, I'll go and stay at my sister's house. And I told her, look, I don't want you in that house. Like, it's not you go to your parents' house or you go to your sister's house, but the more you stay there, the tendency of that, suicidal thoughts, keeps creeping into her mind, and I didn't want that to happen.
Mental health is very important, because you're not okay. You don't know the next thing that you do to yourself.
Yes.
You don't even know when you lose it.
Yes.
Because you don't have people around you.
Yeah.
When you lose it,
you don't have any support system,
you don't have any support system, literally. So when you lose it and you go coco, so to speak, you can harm yourself without even knowing.
True that. And she has kids too. She has 2 boys. You know,
exactly.
For a 24-year-old going through this, I'd rather go and further my education and go to university. So apparently she didn't go to the university. And I feel like some men, I don't want to say men in general now, because I feel like some men look down on women who didn't, pass through a certain level of education. Because she said that he promised to send her to the university and he never did 5 years after. She's saying now that she'd rather go and further her education and go to the university and help herself, because he tells her that he cannot communicate with her because she didn't go to the university.
So
and that her level of education is not good.
When did he find out that? Before marriage or after marriage?
Oh, and she's saying meanwhile he is the one that put her in that situation, because he promised to, he married her young. He married her at 19. Many 19-year-olds haven't gone to university yet. It's just so heartbreaking. It's just so heartbreaking. I always beg for sex and communication. I'm sitting down here with my kids all alone, bored and with no one to talk to. Why? Because he's upstairs doing his thing. I've had infections upon infections and he doesn't care. Man, sis.
This is not healthy at all.
At all.
It's not healthy.
This is like one of the most unhealthy things I've heard in a marriage. Do any other thing. Don't communicate with me. Bushe me. But give me infections. That's like the height of disrespect, in my opinion.
She needs to take a drastic action so that her family will understand that this thing is just maybe they're not taking her seriously. Maybe because she has just been talking
and she has just been enduring.
Enduring.
Yeah.
I have someone with a similar experience who is going through phases of serial abuse from the husband.
Emotional abuse.
Yeah. And she's, because of the kids factor is still playing a part
because of my children. I have to stay because of my children.
For me, I feel like the first things first.
To reset that man's brain, just leave the house first.
Yeah, let there be a separation. Sometimes it helps. I don't know how therapy works, but I feel like one of the things that therapists would suggest is to separate, and then that allows you both, to think and recover yourself.
Yeah. Because
there are certain times in a relationship where I feel like sometimes you lose yourselves. You lose yourselves in the process, and you cannot even remember what brought you guys together
in the first place.
And you're finding yourself on a route, on a path that you didn't imagine that you would go.
Yeah.
You just retrieve. Just look at your journey, think deep, what really happened, how did we miss, what did we do wrong, and try to retrace your steps. Another thing is, if she's willing to make the marriage work,
and the guy is not
willing, it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
In every relationship, they have to be like two people who are willing to work on it.
That's right.
If you show me a marriage that is working, trust me, it's not just one person. You have to do your part.
Combine effort.
And the person needs to be willing to do it. Because if he's not willing, you can do the most.
Everything in this world.
And then it will still not work.
So the last thing I told her when we communicated was that she should just find her way to any family member's home with her boys, maybe like she said, her sister or her parents. She actually wanted me to share this on my YouTube channel as well, just in case anybody else has any advice for her. So guys, the comment section is open for you guys. Please give this lady your 2 cents and your advice on this situation, because I feel like this is not something that Alma alone can advise her on, or Alma and Jesse. I feel like everybody's opinion would also count. But please don't be, of course, you guys know this is not, my channel is not a place for you to be harsh. Okay, so just give your opinions and give your advice in the comments, and let her know exactly what you think she should do, or if you have gone through something similar, or somebody who has gone through something similar and how whatever it is worked out for them. Just let her know in the comments. And anything else?
And I also like to add that I don't know how possible that is, but if it's possible for her to get the guy to sit down, for them to have a heart-to-heart. She
said she has tried that a couple of times and he doesn't communicate with her. She begs for communication and he doesn't give it to her. This guy is just a rare breed of human species, in my opinion. Babe, see, there's just some people that marriage is not for. That's the gospel truth. I think this guy is one of them. I think so. But anyways, we've already given her the first step to take, and hopefully, things improve from there. But like he said, if the guy is not willing, then I don't think she should stay married to him, in my opinion. yeah, that's
because
it.
if your spouse is not at the level that you want,
Yeah.
then bring the person to that level.
Yeah.
If you promised her education,
Why not fulfill your promise to her?
And then you are now taking it out on her.
On her, as if it's her fault.
Meanwhile, all the while,
and you married her early.
When you were dating her, you knew she wasn't at that level.
Oh.
And that's... So where was the disconnect?
I don't get it. Anyway, guys, that will be all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. And like I said before, please leave your comments in the comment section. I will be in the comments as well, responding to, your comments. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Share, thumbs up. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Bye.